I'm Jon Scott Williams. I'm the Executive Director at Fellowship Square Mesa. The advantage of the device is it can determine ahead of time possible areas that need to be looked at. And then we've seen where they've been looked at by talking to your doctor, I'm not able to get sleep at night. And then the doctors say, well, let's adjust your medication. In a case, let's say Jack or Tom, he went to his doctor, had his medication adjusted, and then immediately we saw overnight pacing go down into the green zone. We saw bathroom visits go down into the green zone. That knows that the doctor made the right decision, and then you can see it's working. You don't have to wait for 6 weeks to go back to your doctor and see. The immediate reward of knowing what you thought something was off, and then you see the medication or the treatment. It might be you need to do more exercise in the day because you're sitting too long. In my case, I have it on my watch. But you know when that comes up, says it's time to move around, I just work through it. It's not changing my behavior. But this, because it's a motion device, it's able to see I didn't move. And we could have the system say, Henry, you haven't moved. It's been an hour and a half. If you don't move, we're going to tell Jon Scott. So it can go across our Alexa system. And then we'll see if you move. Now, if you move, the periods of being in one place, the effect of that is reduced. You need to move around. And by moving around, do we see better sleep at night? And we can see that, and we have seen it on the results so far. The value add is with this equipment and with the app that comes with it, family members are able to observe that their mother is up and around. They can tell if she's in the bathroom or not. Can't tell anything more, but let's say Mary's mother is always hesitant to call, but she knows that Mary is in the living room. That's whenever she makes the call, because she doesn't want Mary, or doesn't want her mother to hurry to get the phone to talk to her daughter. So the daughter knows when she calls, she's in a position she can accept the call. But if she doesn't pick up, let's say her mom is hard of hearing, doesn't hear the phone, she still knows her mom's fine. She didn't pick up the phone. It wasn't because she was unconscious. She's enjoying life. She just didn't hear the phone, which that happens as well. One of the byproducts, not the reason we did this, but one of the byproducts is I pay the utilities for all the residents in my community. They have individual access to the thermostats, and in my community they just say, I'm going to use another word, Amazon, increase the temperature 2 degrees or decrease it 2 or turn it off. They can just say that with voice, okay? But if they're not in the apartment, it's still at their comfort settings. We have determined that there'd be a 5 to 6% savings in utilities by using this device and tying into our computer systems. When nobody is in the apartment, it would go to economical as opposed to comfort. And that's a significant amount of money on 333 apartments. With this equipment in use, the length of turn, or the time, the fewer churns I have on an apartment, the resident would live in the apartment longer before I had to turn it because they're healthier. We've helped them live. And if that's just 3 months length in time, that equates in my community to $500,000. If it was a year, that'd be 4 times 3, which would be $2 million more in rent before I had to turn that apartment. There's a significant ROI on looking for ways for your residents to live with purpose and to thrive.